In the heart of Kissimmee, where the sun scorches the earth and the palms sway with whispered secrets of old, there lies a place of gathering, a coliseum of modern spectacles, known to the masses as Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee. It is here, amidst the concrete and the chaos, that my tale unfolds, a saga of disillusionment, a ballad of woes spun from the threads of discontent. 'Twas a day like any other, yet etched in memory with the indelible ink of disappointment. I ventured forth, my heart aflutter with the anticipation of Jeff Dunham's comedic ventriloquism, only to be met with the labyrinthine absurdity of parking. Row upon row of vehicles, a sea of steel and glass, and not a spot to be found. I circled like a vulture over carrion, my spirit sinking with each fruitless lap. The parking, it seemed, was a cruel jest, a prelude to the disarray that awaited within. As I trudged through the asphalt expanse, the distance to the spectator entrance was a treacherous journey, a pilgrimage not meant for the weary or the infirm. Where, oh where, were the sanctified spaces reserved for those with special needs? Banished to the nether regions of the lot, the less fortunate were left to the mercy of their own stamina, a cruel oversight in an age where inclusivity should be the mantra of every host. My companion, a soul bound to a wheelchair, gazed upon the distant gates with a silent plea. No chariot of mercy awaited us, no steed of steel to bridge the gap between here and there. We were but two amongst many, lost in the shuffle of a system that seemed to care not for individual plight. Inside the Silver Spurs arena, the odyssey continued. A diaper bag, a mere vessel of necessity, was denied entry by the sentinels of the clear bag policy. Oh, the irony of a policy designed for safety, yet so devoid of humanity, forcing me to scurry like a forager in a wasteland, fetching supplies for the most intimate of tasks. The air was thick with the scent of popcorn and pretzels, yet beneath the veneer of festivity there lurked a darker truth. For at the Meckham Auto Auction, the gleam of chrome and the roar of engines were but a facade, masking the charade of commerce. The vehicle, purchased under false pretenses, revealed its true nature only once the gavel's final strike had faded into silence. Tires worn and cracked like the hide of some ancient beast, parts held together by the alchemy of epoxy, a car that leaned more than a sapling in the breeze of deception most foul, peddled with the nonchalance of a snake oil salesman from a bygone era. And what of the rodeo, that quintessential display of grit and grace? The exhilaration of the spectacle was marred by the interminable wait to escape the gravitational pull of the parking field. A sea of taillights, a symphony of frustrated honks, all conduced by the invisible hand of inefficiency. The bathrooms, those hallowed halls of relief, were instead temples of despair, replete with the aroma of mildew and the decor of neglect. The stalls stood as monuments to a time when cleanliness was an afterthought, a distant memory lost in the annals of history. In the midst of a downpour, a graduation ceremony unfolded, a rite of passage washed away by the indifference of the elements. Barricades stood like sentinels, channeling the graduates and their entourages through a gauntlet of water and woe, their ceremonial robes heavy with the weight of rain and regret. Throughout this grand edifice, the whispers of dissatisfaction echoed, a chorus of discontent that spoke of overpriced trifles, of the exorbitant cost of hydration in a land where the sun reigns supreme. The historical village, once a testament to the past, now stood forlorn, its buildings leaning towards the earth as if in a somber bow to the relentless march of time. In this tale of woe, I stand before you.
Here is the businesses near Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee. A perfect storm of disappointment and frustration. It's like a game of Russian roulette, where the chances of having a good experience are slim to none. The reviews are a telltale sign of the chaos that awaits unsuspecting travelers. First off, let's talk about the Crosslands Shopping Center. A crowded nightmare where finding a parking spot is like finding a needle in a haystack. And when you finally do, be prepared to scrape the underside of your car on unnecessarily tall speed bumps. It's like they want to make sure you have a bad day. The phone number listed is a private number, so don't even think about trying to call for help. And good luck finding what you need, because the lack of employees will leave you wandering around like a lost puppy. And then there's the spa at Reunion Resort. Not really a spa at all, more like a glorified massage parlor without the luxury of a steam room or sauna. It's like they took all the relaxing parts out of a spa day and left you with a bunch of empty promises. But wait, it gets better. Silver Spurs Arena, where parking is a cluster, and the employees seem to be more interested in chatting with each other than directing traffic. It's like they're trying to make you late for your event. And once you're inside, be prepared for overpriced and inedible food. The only helpful people are the seat ushers, but you have to flag them down first. It's like they're hiding from the chaos. The common thread throughout these businesses is a lack of care for their customers. It's like they're more interested in taking your money than providing a decent service. They're like a bad boyfriend, all charm and no substance. So, what can you expect from businesses near Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee? Expect to be frustrated, expect to be disappointed, and expect to be ripped off. It's like they're trying to suck the joy out of your vacation. But if you're a glutton for punishment, be my guest. Just don't say I didn't warn you. In conclusion, traveling to Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee is like playing a game of chance. You might get lucky and have a good experience, but chances are you'll end up like the majority of reviewers, disappointed and frustrated. So, take my advice and steer clear of these businesses. Your sanity will thank you.
I was looking into crimes near Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee because my cousin wanted to shop before her flight home, and what I found made me want to crawl back under my blanket forever. The stores around Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee are like shiny gift boxes with nothing inside. They look fancy, but they are mostly waiting to trick you. Take the two little booths at West Oaks Mall, like 15 minutes up the road from Osceola Heritage Park Kissimmee, Trendition and World Tech Store. Police say they stuffed their shelves with fake Louis Vuitton and Chanel bags, the kind tourists dream of grabbing for cheap. An undercover cop paid, the bag got checked, boom, plastic where real leather should be. Officers carried out big brown sacks of knockoffs on December 9th, plus computers and order sheets. No one was cuffed that day, but the papers say trademark charges are still cooking. I predict the girl who flew in from Brazil for 2 weeks of Disney saw the same pretty bags, paid $300 she had saved for Mickey ears, then got to the airport and the